Hey team, how are we going? So you're here because you're interested in the Ape Edge and what it could potentially do for you. This will work whether you're using it for a demo purpose, you actually want to lease it and get the results for yourself, or you're just a little bit curious about how to set up an expert advisor within your platform. This is exactly how to do it. So if you're going to do the demo route, you press the demo. If you're going to rent it, obviously you press the rent and you pay for it that way. If you want to buy it completely out and own the algorithm without leasing, then obviously you press that button there. So we're going to click on the free demo and we're going to go to MT5. We have an MT5 account. So you'll get a window that pops up that wants you to log in just here. Click on that, give it a tickle. So when you've done that, you'll come up with it'll come up with something looking something like this: our Ape Alpha Edge prop firm V1.1, and you've got 5 activations with that. It does show up under the expert in the navigator. So if you don't see the navigator just there, all you have to do is go view and press this navigator. Under the market, it'll show up underneath here. So it'll come up with Alpha Prop Edge. You can come down to your settings and do a little back test on it. So we go back up to market, Alpha Prop Edge, double click on that one, and then you can run a test from 2020 to today and have a quick look at what you think about the results of this system. Now, once you've seen these results and you're happy with it and you've done your back testing and you think, okay, maybe I want to apply this to the markets, what you will do is when you purchase it, it'll be here. So at the moment, we are unable to drag and use it. But once we click and drag it, it'll come up with a buy, a test, and all the inputs here. So you can press test if you like, which would bring it down to here, market and test. Once you have bought it, how to install it is quite easy. You'll have your window tab up here with all of these pairs. You'll have all of the pairs here that you can potentially use it on. You want to use it on the ones with the numbers within the windows here. We can click this and we can drag it over and it will place it within these down below here. We got to make sure, because it's a 15-minute system, you click on the 15-minute time frame. It's usually set on the 1 hour. If you want to use it on multiple pairs, you press new chart window and you'll get a brand new chart window. As I said, the 1 hour will show up. So click it over to 15. Make sure that's one of the first things you do. You grab the system, you drag it, you drop it, you press common, click this, allow algo trading. You go into your inputs and select your different inputs that you want for the system. Now let me run through these very quickly for you to understand them. For a 50K account, we have risk levels low, medium, and high. For a 100K account, 200K account, we have these same settings. We edit this number according to what you would like to see from the algorithm. If you want to use high risk, high reward, medium risk, medium reward, or low risk, low reward, you select that number. So for example, if we have a 100K account, we click on 17 because we want the low risk. We put 17 in there. If you have an equity target, if you've got a 100K account and you're trying to get to a 110K account and you want to use our equity target, you put in here how much you would like to go. So for a 100K account, we want 110,000. What I like to often do is just put an extra $5 on the end there just to cover all spreads and commissions and everything like that. If you want to use the equity target, I just skipped over this before. This needs to be turned to true. Okay, so if you want it to stop out, make sure it's turned to true. If you don't mind, turn it to false. Okay, the next setting we have is our max daily loss. So this is 0.45 at the moment. 4.5% max daily loss. For an FTMO account, it's 5. I just put it at 4.5 just to be just to be sure and just to be safe that we don't exceed those levels. You know what those prop firms can be like. We have 2 more toggles here. Now these are set to optimum ranges at the moment. What you can do, 34 is already on the upper side of trades. 73 is on the lower side of trades. If you would like to increase or decrease the trade frequency, you get to increase or decrease this number according to these metrics here, okay? 75 is less, 67 is more trades, 27 is less trades, 34 is more trades. They're for the buys and the sells. And the profit target, I keep at 7 generally. That's what I find is the best. It allows a few more trades also, and just quicker to get in and out. If you want to slow and reduce your risk, you can increase this to 10. Between 7 and 10 is the best settings. So that's just your profit target is between 7 and 10. So that's pretty much it. Once you have done that, you can press the OK button. Once you've filled out all of these settings, you've clicked Allow Trade, you press OK, and it shows up something like this. Okay, now this hat up here, you can see there's a small little blue hat. If this is gray, you're not trading just yet. So there could be 2 errors. The first one is Allow Algo Trading. You need to make sure this is ticked. The second one is that you haven't yet pressed this button here. If this has a red square here, there is no algo trading currently happening. If it has a green arrow like this, this is allowing algo trading. So make sure that you do have this one to green, the hat is blue, and you do have allow algo trading in there. Now, we want to keep to the core 4, which are these pairs here, Pound Kiwi, Kiwi CAD, Aussie CAD, and Aussie Kiwi. They are the main pairs that you want to be trading on a medium risk, just to feel out the system and to know how it operates. From there, you can increase your risk if you like. For example, if you're happy with the system and how it's performing, but you'd like to pull a little bit more profits out of it, you can go to your line, your 100K account. You can put in here 25 and up the risk to medium level risk. Or if you're still happy with it, you can up it to 35, which is the higher end of risk. Now, whether you put it higher or lower than those amounts is completely up to you, but you're doing it at your own risk. You're doing that at your own risk. So think about it carefully. Don't over risk, okay? I'm very risk adverse. I'd like to minimize my risk. That's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoy the edge. I would love to see some feedback. The closed profits within your day-to-day, make sure to come over to my profile and make sure to post them to let everyone else know that this system does work. It's a beautiful system and it's really, really neat. So you've got many pairs there. Control your risk, obviously, and just take care. But I hope you get to enjoy the Ape Edge just as much as I do. Okay, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Just to finish, guys, if you're loving the Ape Edge and you want to learn how to build and develop your own prop firm ready trading strategies or on your own live capital, we do have a curriculum that allows you to build with no coding at all, systems, products, and algorithms with ease. So this is just step 1, which is enter the algo world, and it's just 20 to 30 lessons followed by over 100 lessons, 20 algorithms within the course that you can take and use and change and twist and tweak and add it to your portfolio. So if you're interested, come over to nextgenalgo.circle.so, join the team, and start developing some of your own edges and algorithms.